In the second module, we will focus on the present interdependence of architecture and theater design. We will study modern and contemporary approaches, sustainability, and challenges in emerging contexts. We will also examine how theater houses adapt to social change, cultural demands, and technological innovations. 2.1 Contemporary theater architecture. Modern theater houses reflect changing performance styles and audience expectations. Traditional proscenium theaters remain popular, but black box theaters, truss stages, and flexible multipurpose spaces are increasingly common. These allow directors to experiment with new forms of performance and audience interaction. Contemporary architecture also emphasizes transparency, accessibility, and integration with public space. Theaters today often include cafes, galleries, rehearsal rooms, and community spaces, making them cultural hubs rather than isolated venues. 2.2 Use of sustainable and local materials today. Sustainability is now a central concern in theater architecture. Architects seek to minimize environmental impact by using renewable, recycled, and locally sourced materials. Green roofs, natural ventilation, solar panels, and water recycling systems are increasingly integrated into theater designs. In regions with limited resources, sustainability takes the form of adapting traditional building methods, such as mud walls for insulation or bamboo for structural frames. These approaches combine modern engineering with local wisdom. 2.3 Engineering and digital technologies in theater design. New technologies have transformed theater houses. Advanced acoustic modeling allows architects to simulate how sound will behave in a proposed design. Computer-aided design and structural engineering software ensure precision and efficiency. Inside the theater, digital lighting, projection, and sound systems expand the possibilities for performance. Architects must now design spaces that support these technologies, with flexible grids, power systems, and control rooms. 2.4 Political and cultural influences on modern theaters. Theaters continue to serve as cultural landmarks. In some nations, large national theaters symbolize progress and global standing. In others, smaller community theaters support local traditions and storytelling. Political factors, such as government funding, censorship, or cultural policy, shape the accessibility and purpose of theater houses. Cultural diversity also demands spaces that can adapt to different forms of performance, from spoken drama to dance, music, and multimedia. 2.5 Challenges in emerging and developing contexts. In many parts of the world, theater houses face challenges of funding, maintenance, and audience development. Emerging economies may lack resources for large theaters, but community-driven projects often succeed in creating meaningful cultural spaces with modest means. The challenge is to design theaters that are affordable, sustainable, and culturally relevant. This requires architects and theater designers to be flexible, resourceful, and responsive to local needs. 2.6 The future of theater architecture. Looking ahead, theater houses will continue to evolve. We may see more modular and mobile theaters that can adapt to different sites. Virtual reality and digital performance may demand new types of spaces. Sustainability will remain central, and community engagement will grow in importance. Despite these changes, the core principle will remain: architecture must serve the art of performance, and theater houses must embody the culture and aspirations of their societies. Module 2 Summary. In this second module, we studied contemporary theater architecture, the use of sustainable and local materials, and the impact of new technologies. We also examined the political and cultural influences on modern theaters, the challenges of emerging contexts, and the future of theater design. This concludes our course on architectural designs and theater houses. In Module 1, we explored the historical alliance between architecture and theater, the functional use of space, and the role of materials, politics, and engineering. In Module 2, we examine modern theater design, sustainability, technology, cultural and political influences, and future directions. Together, These modules show us that theater houses are more than buildings, they are cultural artifacts, engineering achievements, and artistic instruments. They reflect both tradition and innovation, rooted in local materials yet reaching toward global cultural expression.